welcome to another episode of EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters. We're playing some canoe modes today. It's at Pebble Beach, so we have a good one. And if you like this content, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pebble Gaming. Thank you very much. See you on the next video.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From beautiful Pebble Beach, California, it's live second-round coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Well, let's face it, Mother Nature's just showing off this week. Pebble Beach, one of the crown jewels of American sport in all its glory. As we look at the Friday leaderboard, we've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, not guaranteed a weekend tee time just yet, hovering just one shot inside the cut line. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
127 yards to the front of the green, 130 is the number to the flag. Pin, front right, it's a sneaky one.
Needs to go right. You need to go well left there then. Oh, this is a good shot there. Had to go that far after these go hanging in the up.
Straight out of the gate, that's a great iron shot, and close.
The settings never... Don't get man. The settings never load, man. Don't understand that. What is it? Hooks, isn't it? Hook grids. What does it do when it's off? Let me see what it's like when it's off. Seeming hard. I can put this while it's off, but that's about it.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And on the heels of yesterday's 66, he'll get it to 1 under par for his round today.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage. Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second.
Same as before, well left because the wind taking it left is always the fun. That's all. Might help me actually. This looks good. A bit long, but it's good.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5.
Up out, you know, it's down. I assumed it was up there. I think it's going right to left. Half foot without the line there. I think it's right to left about there. I might be wrong. Oh, I think it's it. Good read actually.
Oh, that's good touch right there.
Good read.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. And he gets it to 2 under for today's round and 8 under for the tournament. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie.
Yeah. Wind didn't take it as much as the car, but it was good for the iron.
Yeah, this not a terribly long hole, so precision off the tee is the key, and the iron is the right call there. We'll remind you that coming up next week, we move from the serenity of the Pacific Ocean here at Pebble Beach to a scene that will be anything but calm. That is the Waste Management Phoenix Open down at TPC Scottsdale. Frank, I always think different venues, sort of different soundtracks. Pebble is crashing waves with Argyle sweaters. The Waste Management Phoenix Open, it's like a nightclub in Prague at about 2 in the morning.
And I've been to Prague too, yeah. Except Prague doesn't have the 700,000 people. It's the greatest gate. Some say the greatest show on grass. It really is. That 16th hole, I'll tell you just one quick little story. Tom Watson, in his heyday with the late Bruce Edwards on the bag, it was the one hole he changed his routine. He would get Bruce to go ahead to the tee, all those people around, and he'd just say, give me the club and hit it. It was the one time he broke tradition. It's absolute frenzy at Scottsdale.
That one just going to sneak on by.
Straight, obviously, we went in.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to stay. Too bad.
Frank, this is where it becomes really obvious where you are. You're at Pebble Beach. There's the Pacific Ocean, and this begins that magnificent 7-hole stretch right along the ocean. A fun hole, not long, 331 yards up the hill. We're at the fourth.
Yeah, and each one of those 7 holes that you referred to, Rich, there's a common theme, which is don't look right. Because that's pretty much the ocean the whole way around. And this one here, that decision has to be made. 330 to the front of the green. If there's a hint of a breeze, you try and drive it. Otherwise, really, you've got to worry about that pot bunker. It's between 230 and 250 yards. But as I first said, do not go right.
Need to stop putting left on them.
This a little under 10 feet for birdie.
It's right to left, I think. Not much, I don't think. What about there? What should be left to right? Whoa, that was dodger.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he'll move to 3 under here, just one shot off the lead. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Flip. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green.
172. This could be good. I think it carries a bump for that house. Carried anyway, just to the left there. Just about carried.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a good-looking putt overall, pretty straight. Slightly down the hill, need to be wary of that, but it's an inviting one.
Bring back here. So I think here it's left to right, and at the end it's right to left. Boats out there. Come out there. Oh, that might be more right, actually. Right, let's go. Come on!
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's in the double figures now at 10 under par. Well, now Pebble Beach begins to really open up with some of the most famous holes in the world. We'll begin with a 498-yard par 5 6th. Pacific Ocean on the right and a row of bunkers on the left. Treacherous is a word that comes to mind. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Wonderful tee shot here. Biggest challenge is you cannot see the pin sitting on the green. You're gonna have to pick out a point along the edge of the cliffs to get the ball on line.
Not bad though, left yourself legal, but it's anything.
I dare say a touch too aggressive. Trying to fly it all the way and expect it to hold. It is very ambitious. Look what's happened.
left to right at the start, but left at the end. How about there? Oh, there. Let's go to 50 there. No, it didn't come back. Wow, I'm the back to hit that shit.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie.
It's not straight though, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's straight, you know. Left, right edge. Oh, there. I think we keep straight. I'm not 100%. Yeah, it was straight. Come on, good ball.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And with it, he'll take over the top spot on the leaderboard here on this Friday.
Frank, there are certain spots in sport that kind of steal your breath. Starters get at the Kentucky Derby, home plate at Fenway Park, maybe top of the hill if you ski at Kitzbühel, 7th tee at Pebble Beach. Absolutely is one of those special places.
Just over 100 yards, Rich. It's the ultimate, I don't know, piece of cake. Where that's what it looks like, but then you try and taste it, and you want a little more, and then you realize you're just bitten off more than you can chew.
Yeah, this could be good. Don't be short, alright. Good shot, oh, perfect. Right,
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Well, that was flying over the flag, but...
Oh, that's a good-looking shot, just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Chance now for another birdie.
Right, so I can pull my feet. Out there. Go there. Everywhere. Yep. Why is it straight? Step. Bad read. You get it straight there, it's straight back there.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And this will stay a one-shot lead. We head now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or a long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below.
I was watching someone on that
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
What about that? Might be pretty good. No, what is it?
Nope.
Yeah, fuck. Should have had that. I said to myself as well, it could be a couple of more putts.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And this will remain a one-shot advantage.
I'll get good at reading.
Frank, as you know, depending on the time of year, you could see gray whales out on Carmel Bay, sea otters feeding on abalone, sea lions sunbathing on the rocks, or you could see none of it because this 9th hole absolutely demands your full attention.
Well, there's a different sort of mammal trying to play this hole. That first bumper on the left side, that shouldn't be in play, but this hole tilts so much from left to right, I think it sort of funnels you towards the sea otters and the rocks.
I can link sports in a minute on this, so I'm going to start doing good. Rolled out about 50 yards.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
This could be good. Come on, give it a go. Loading out there, don't spin. Spank away from the hole as well.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Now this for another birdie.
And this is going to need a little push to get it up the slope. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
Right up there, low so pretty much it. Pretty hard. One couple more foot, not there, I've got. Yeah, snapped it through the boat. Absolutely snapped it through the boat. I mean, the foot there.
Now a 7-footer.
I've got to change point angle or something at the minute. What am I doing? Come on. A bit straight actually, I think. It's straight. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that is going to win the books as a 30 on the front side, 5 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water.
Bit similar to the last ball there, but it goes out quite a bit.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
I got this full slow again, I'm sick of this though. I'm not anyway. It's been back on though.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in the rough now, wondering what might have been.
What I left on this. Sure it's right to go. What turn? Oh no, it was after that.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Yeah, I think it's putting the foot right out there, okay. Maybe what? Come on!
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay at 11 under par.
But if he's going to miss that.
Well, this is where Pebble Beach changes significantly. We're going away from the Pacific Ocean now, up the hill toward the forest. Frank, what do you think of the 11th hole?
Well, it's tricky, Rich. Number one, because it's blind, as you've detailed, but uphill and it's sea level, so that tee shot's not going to go that far. There is a run out down that left side, just inside the tree line there. That's about 308 yards, but you're not going to go that far. So really, you have to respect this hole. Just hit a fairway fine.
So the ball on an upslope now for his second.
I'll go about there. Might be long. Try going for the perfect, just in case it was wrong. And I got a slow slope. And it were actually wrong. It is long way from the open.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Yeah, right, it's back there. I don't know why he's not pitched out from there, but I'll take it. It's a good pitch out there. No, it's not left.
This from about 10 feet. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards.
Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm. Okay, just outside of 10 feet, and a birdie chance here at number 12. Chance now for another birdie.
About that.
Got it there, but not quite on target. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is.
Frank, the 13th hole doesn't get as much fanfare as some of the more picturesque par 4s here at Pebble Beach. Just curious, what do you think of this 13th hole?
I think it's a good hole, Rich, because it rewards you. You can certainly make three here. I remember when Tony Jacklin actually made an eagle here, but it's very easy to mess up, purely because they added those three bunkers in on the right side that start at 260 yards and finish at just over 290 yards. What that has done to this hole is actually shrunk the fairway to just 35 yards wide.
A bit to the right because it's slow and slow and I'm sipping that slow. Dry and I will take this take that, not bad, not down there.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
What about there? There.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he gets it to 12 under par. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate three-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want.
When I go for this fade, like that side too. Nope.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
That shot, whatever it was, it will go nowhere. That didn't go nowhere either.
And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5.
I would have done before it spun anyway.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Come on, get the bird. You need a bird on par 5.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there.
And this lead ball is off of there.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at -12.
Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of four bunkers really down the left side, but really it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
So after a well-placed drive, this his second from short range. Just in complete control of his golf game right now, and that is another great shot. And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15, and that is going to push him into the lead here on this Friday. We now begin one of the most beautiful stretches of finishing holes all of golf, the march to the sea at Pebble Beach, starting with a 400-yard par 4 16. Key here, carry the island bunker. Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Yeah, what a shot, and what a time for that. A hole-out birdie, and he will surge into the lead. From Jack, the 1972 U.S. Open, to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. The 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. Okay, that one's dancing. Chance now for another birdie. A good opportunity lost there.
That was shocking, man. Good play there, I didn't do that.
No problems there. It's par here at 17. And the lead's going to remain 2. Wow, California's still golden depending on the view. And Frank, this one is hard to beat. 18th tee at Pebble Beach. Here we are.
It's a stunning hole, Rich. Not only a great par 5 because you have to make decisions on whether you want to go for this green in 2, but just how picturesque it is. The bunkers you obviously see down the left, just slightly right of the water. But those trees, the one especially in the middle of the fairway, you have to navigate with the tee shot, and the one short if you decide to lay up. Two solid shots, gets close to this par 5 green in 2. I know the ball's in the rough, but it's not too bad. With a good short game, perhaps birdie.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Boy, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And this will be a second round score of 64. That is very well done. So after a wonderful Thursday and Friday of golf, our